different states have different laws.
Yeah, but in California, if you buy, when you buy, just report.
To the report.
Yeah.
And what kind of document
No,
should I offer to the gun store? I mean the ID or
No, that's
Visa.
just a drive license.
drive license.
Yeah, that's all.
And they will do the background check.
Yeah. Just your criminal recording is to check it out. And then if you don't have any criminal, doesn't matter.
If I mean graduate in future,
Mm-hmm.
that means I must return the gun to the
No, return or not, doesn't matter. If you buy, any person in the United States, they have the right to keep the gun.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason for they should be protect by himself.
Got that.
Yeah, you don't need it for the return or not.
Of course, many people told me international student is not allowed to have gun.
I know.
California. So I'm confused, but I Google some documents.
No, doesn't matter. You can keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, you should protect by yourself.
Okay. I got that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Last year I have a red light violation.
Oh.
Yes. In Air Mountain, the policeman and stopped me and gave me a ticket.
Oh, just the driving?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my first time to violation of the red light, and I went to the Supreme Court in Air Mountain, a court, and the court told me just to pay the fee and go to the traffic school online starting. When I finished, they were
Traffic violation.
yeah.
That's not a criminal, just a traffic.
Yeah. Yes, it's not a criminal, and it's a violation fee is about $500.
Oh, you're paying the $500?
Yeah, and the traffic school.
Okay.
But over speed is a criminal, right?
Yeah,
If I drive over speed,
just over speed.
yeah. If somebody drive over speed, that is criminal, right?
That's not a criminal,
That's
just
not
traffic.
criminal. Okay.
Traffic is not criminal.
Ternyata gini, bisa aja sendiri dan masih balik saya sendiri. Ini sentuh lah mula-mula kan. Wah ini, kau siapa? Ini ayam ini bisa.
Where we come from?
Philippines. Tahu bahasa surat. Apa dia?
You are relative.
No, just friends.
I come from China. Where west of China? Xinjiang.
Is that close to Philippines or just?
No,
It's a mainland, right?
it's near the Russia and it's very from the Pakistan.
It's
the border.
almost border. Almost.
Yes, near the border.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a question.
You have the very top
My
president
visa
before.
will expire tomorrow,
Right.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
The
But now,
Because he's in the Hague.
No, it's
It's me.
You
know
that? You know that?
Duterte.
2025.
Duterte, I know, he's very famous.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Tomorrow we'll
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a notorious
But our president now?
in
Yeah.
Chicago.
He have a very strong message to
If
punch
I go
the
there in the
criminal,
airport,
right?
I will give my passport. They will going to see.
We like
if I
him.
have a visa
We like him
or
very
not.
much.
Are they going
Until
to-
now.
These doesn't matter.
He's a very
in the
similar
airport.
Yeah,
Do you have any driving license?
But
I have.
be
You
honest,
have. And the
Philippines-
new driving license.
But they
Philippines
should,
were,
should have real
standard
ID.
with the
I
USA.
cannot get a real
Never
ID
trust
because
China.
I don't have an SSN.
But the
Because
time
China's
SSN
government is
It's
crazy now.
requirement if you will
In the
get
time
a
of
real
Duterte?
ID.
China
you're
and
right,
Philippines
you
is
should,
good. But now, in the time of Marcos,
Yeah.
China
You
is
can have a good relationship with China,
And
but
then
never trust them.
anyway, the
Because China is,
passport you have it.
Have
I
a
have.
The government.
Doesn't
very
matter if
aggressive.
the,
yeah.
you know.
in the
It's not good.
airport,
China have a
they don't have any
over
right to
30
check it out
years
as a
golden
visa or
age
not.
get passed.
Oh.
Now the
Just
Chinese
You
leaders
have a passport or not, that's all.
nobody like him in China.
But
Passport
why
is
is
the
still
one
the
that
president?
they really need.
And then
Why is
how
still
you
the
are
president now?
applying for the
You don't know
immigration?
election in
They
your
already
country?
applied me.
No,
Oh, I don't know if they
Oh.
already applied me or they're going to
Because
apply me
China
as
just have one part.
extension.
You know.
Oh, okay, when they
Yeah.
send me that
One
extension.
plus
I don't know.
Philippines
That's
every
why I
6
didn't
years
know.
And
change
you
president.
that you apply.
you cannot say any bad words.
That
About
two of
Xi
my
Jinping
friends
in
they
China.
already have
Maybe.
extension
Yeah.
in November.
I'm
It's
very
very
Yeah.
confusing.
And you didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I believe
Me
in
too.
Philippines is a different situation.
The same,
Yeah.
same situation the past today, and then both of you that apply anyway.
Walang naman
Yeah.
yun. So,
Do you have
kaya
any
na-
paper for the apply?
Walang may naman.
I already-
Hindi pa ako talaga.
My registration.
Okay. If you have any copy, you already extension applied it. That's all. It's okay.
And then I have a question, Johnson. I want to go back to the Philippines because my grandma died. So, if I will go there and if I already have my student visa, are they not gonna question me if I go back here, like in the immigration here in the US?
If you have any period, you apply for the
But, sila rin kasi, ano,
automatic for the, you can apply for the,
Dahil siya, ano, pagdating sa isang
what's that?
nahihirapan din
The
na
same.
isang suggestion niya, kung
Come-
siya
come back
niya,
to-
hindi ko daw kung sila na sila.
You can apply for the
Kaya kung
comeback.
extend daw siya, dapat daw mag-extend. Sabi niya,
Yeah.
kung
It's
nasa
not
driver,
automatic.
hindi na
It's not automatic because I have a
isa pa
student
ka,
visa.
another worker. So, matulog.
So you have a student visa, right? If I get it, and then I'll go back to the Philippines and just to visit my grandma's funeral.
Hindi mo siya pasalig isa-isa.
So can we come back here
Pwede siya na.
automatically?
Ikaw, sige, kung
Is
ikaw
the
naman, okay
immigration
na siya.
in
Pero
US
kung wala din niya,
question
ano,
us?
kanya ko, suggestion lang.
What would you,
If you have any visa, doesn't matter, you can do it.
Ang glimbing, tapos ang
what will be
FBI,
showing in the immigration when we come
Tapos,
out here?
pwede na ako na kaya kaya, pwede na ako
Our
na isa.
F1 visa?
Ayaw yan.
And then we'll be
Yan
coming
lang
back.
nato. Ako sa
I will be showing in the
Kanan ako
immigration.
nakita.
That's right.
The F1
Yeah, for
with the passport?
That's right.
Okay,
Pwede
kung
naman.
nag-issue mo
Are they letting us
kailangan
come
pang
here?
patro, ako rin naman itong isa rin.
Because we are, we're worried kasi maybe when we come out, we cannot come back. Is that possible? Or?
If you have any period,
Sabagay, pero
visa
kung
period,
naalala mo kasundo sa cards
and then
pwede
apply
sila
to the
apply sa
school,
ligo.
it doesn't matter.
So they will not question us.
That's right.
It depends upon your, ano. If the school will give us another visa, it depends upon the period.
Yeah, you can do it.
The school extend our visa, so.
Yeah, but in this day that the president is too bad, that they have as possible this time, you have to not go back.
It's a question. There's also students of yours here that they come go to another country to go to their
That's right.
own place, and then they come back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, there is.
For example, for the Mexico,
There is.
yeah,
Oo, ano na siya.
Mexico is on here. How about the Asian, like Korea, like China?
oh, that doesn't matter, but in these days, just this president, sometimes they don't agree.
Yeah. So there's something wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Anyway, that legally, you can go to any country, for China, Korea, the Philippines, any country. But in this state, this prison sometimes do or not.
Because of the Trump government.
That's right.
Oh,
And
makes sense.
yeah, that's right. If you say that you
There's a
can,
possibility when Biden's government
yeah,
before,
yeah.
so there's a possibility can come back, but now.
It doesn't matter at any time, last year. But just this prison,
We're just discussing.
too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah, too bad.
So they can like raise us.
Yeah.
But we're not illegal, right? We're legal.
Yeah, even illegally, but that's immigration,
There's
right,
the
yeah. As possible, if you can, not going to Philippines in this day.
Oh,
At least 1 year.
yeah, I understood.
1 year.
1 year. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Today.
Okay, take care of it. We can go that the first page is a drunk drive. Drinking, drunk driving. If you're getting that there's some problem for the drunk drive, first check. First time. Six months. Driver license. Six months driver license to getting the problem. And then
Teacher,
uh,
the driver license cancelled or suspend?
just a suspend.
Just suspend.
Yeah, not cancel. License suspend. And then you should remember that within 10 days, go to DMV. If not, after 10 days, drive license, suspend, stop, suspend. Just for 10 days, within the 10 days, go to DMV. I need a license. I need a driver license. Reason 4. First one, I should go to school. Two, if I have Wife or husband? They should go working place. Or school. Sunday, I should go to church. That's the reason. Drinking drive the test, the first time when the date give me the driver license, police is getting the driver license. After that, you cannot drive. But 10 days, before the 10 days, you should go to DMV. I need a driver license. My driver license do not cancellation or suspend. I should go to school. That's a big reason. And then just a hearing. The hearing meaning just 1 hour. But most important, within 10 days, go to DMV. Past the 10 days, no. After 6 months, you can get in the driver's license. That's so important. A lot of persons is drinking, drunk and driving, they take them, and then should go to the attorney office. But if you go to the attorney office, they request for you a lot of money, $5,000, you not go. And then after 2 months, you should go to church, the trial. Just after almost 2 months, go to the attorney office, and then I need a driver license. Hey, that's too late. After 10 days, you already suspended the driver license. If you taking the drinking drive, should go to the DMV first. I need a driver license. Do not suspend it. If you have any, even you don't have any visa, if you don't have any green card, doesn't matter. You need a driver license. But after 10 days, you can, no, that's too late. If you get in the drinking drive, and within 10 days, even 2-3 days, go to DMV first. Policeman is, I got that driver license. I don't have any driver license. And then to do not suspend, request for do not suspend, requested, they can do it. Within next day, they got a hearing. Hearing is the simple. Okay, you come in at the hearing next day, just to come. And then for the DMV say, why you need a driver license? Why? I should go to school. Oh, that's good, all right. That's a big reason. If you don't have any husband or wife, doesn't matter. If you don't have any husband, I'm single, but I should go to school. And driver license, okay, you need it, that's good reason. Should bet right away. A lot of person is doesn't have any information, after 10 days or after 1 month, I need a driver license. Oh, why you should come to the all the times? Within 10 days, that's the most important. Drunk drive, that's a criminal. If you have the drink and drive, that's the criminal. But even the criminal, just the first time, 10 days jail. Or not. Or not meaning you pay penalty $500 something. Normally first time penalty $500. But after 2 months is go to the trial, to the court. Court say 3 to 5 years. Three to 5 years, use what they say. Well, not go to the jail, not go to the prison, but after 3 months, 3 years, if you within the 3 years, one more time, you can get it. After that, the 5 years or something. What it say? This one, 3 or 5 years.
Had no idea how we went from paying $156 a month to $59 a month for car insurance. I've been handling our finances for years now, and this was our best budgeting move.
First time you're getting judgment, probation. You understand what's the probation? You don't have any probation. If you go to the court, 1 year sentence or 3 month sentence, something. But the first time is you get in 3 year probation. Probation meaning go home, not the jail. But 3 year probation. 3 year probation meaning within 3 years, if you happen to the same problem, go to jail. That's a probation. But 3 years, no happen to this kind of problem. That's a finish. You not go to the jail. You're finishing for the criminal extent or period. That's a probation. DUI is should remember first time you pay penalty but even that the penalty after 1 year, you request for extension. I need if you that the recording you don't accept, they don't accept for the green card. But after, if you have getting for the 3-year probation, after 3 years, that's the extension, and then to that one is expunged. You request for the expunge. Expunge is the any recording doesn't matter if it's any recording. That's the expunge. You're receiving for the reading that the paper 1 page. Introduction, California DUI Survivor Guide, what you and how to get help. Introduction, thank you for requesting and reading this material about your DUI case. DUI case meaning drunk and drive case. The fact that you are taking the time to look at this information show that even though you might be a bit scared and perhaps mad about your situation, you know you are responsible for gathering the information you need to make a decision about your DUI case. I'm more than happy to guide you through the complex and complicated DUI law involving your license, punishment, and show you the way out of all of this. The good news is that thanks to the internet, a person facing DUI has more access to information nowadays than ever before. However, you are also exposed to scared tactics, hypes, and even bad information. Unfortunately, some of those scared tactics come from my fellow lawyers. Whether you decide to get further information or even have me represent you, I pray to be honest with you and help you with the decision you need to make in your case. My job here is not to tell you what you really want to hear, but to tell you openly how things you really are in the system with the DUIs and how they are handled. How did I get in this situation? You had a drink or a few with the dinner, you felt okay to drive, and then maybe police officer singled you out or follow you. Maybe there was an accident, maybe you didn't turn on your headlight or were waving. No one reads these books. It's time to go out and get arrested for drink and drive. But here you are, facing DUI charge. You go to the freeway, police follow you, and then they think of that car is the drink and down. They request for the stop. Stop and down to machine. Machine as you put in. That's the if you pull that machine 0.8. 0.8 is you should rest. If you drink just 1 cup of beer, not over the 0.8, but 2 bottle is the drink the beer you can get it for the 0.8. If you get in the 0.8, you rest. But police is get out the car and then follow me. Just to follow, yes, right here. And then you don't move your head, just the eye only, right here, follow me. And then they drink. Just the eye only, they say. No, don't move your head, just the eye only, follow me. Don't, oh no, I didn't move it, just the eye, you move it. And then one time, and then second time, you put right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to put like here.
Push up,
Huh?
push up.
Yeah, that's right. Not push up, just here. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Coming in. He's come to the rush right away. It's okay. Coming in. You see, like here. Hey, straight coming in. I'm going to straight. No, not straight. Trying to. Just eye, and then second, and then to talk to. How many in the drink for the, how many cups and drinks? Just one, yeah.
If somebody are disabled, how to do that? Maybe the eyes disabled, blind, or maybe is handicapped. Yeah.
Oh, if you say that the good, just I drink 1 beer, but I already handicapped. You sure? Yeah. I'm not much. Just when I eat the dinner with my friend, 1 cup of the beer. That's all. And then why you can move it? I got the leg problem, or I hurt yesterday when I go to the golf play. I hurt. And if you say right away, if you say good reason, it's okay. The police say, okay, stop here, and then after 30 minutes you can move it. Don't move, and then just stop after 30 minutes. Somebody that you stay here. After 30 minutes you move it, and then just 5 minutes. See that the back side, the police is already moving, and then okay, they move it, and the police follow. Hey, I say that the 30 minutes you here. After 30 minutes it's okay. Best way is if you drink even 1 beer, not drive. It's the best way. But some friend or something, if you drink 1 beer after 30 minutes, it's okay. Not alcohol. That's okay. just 30 minutes. I also will go to the restaurant and then to friend say, okay, we go to one beer or one soju, okay. Even that the drink, some alcohol, at least 30 minutes or 1 hour, not moving, just food only. After that, it's okay. After 1 hour, it's okay. But drink and drive is too strict liability. You should go after drink. How did I get in this situation? You had the drink or a few with the dinner. You felt okay to drive. And then maybe police officers single you out or follow you. Maybe there was an accident. Maybe you didn't turn on your headlight or were waving. No one reading this book intended to go out and get arrested for drunk drive, but there you are, facing to DUI charge. First of all, you are probably feeling ashamed, maybe also mad at this whole situation, or at yourself. Maybe you think it's hopeless. That's understandable, but don't beat yourself up about this too much. You are doing the right thing by gathering as much information as possible and being willing to take the necessary step after learning about the charge you are now facing. How can I get out? Now that you are in this situation, you need to know how to protect yourself. Maybe you just can't afford criminal code for career reasons or for job practice. Or maybe you feel the injustice about what happened. Maybe you fear jail time, lose of your license, or at a long-term effect that can elevate for years in the future. Getting out of this depends largely on how much information you can gather about this situation. What can be done? And of course, on coming up with the plan to get out of this, since it depends on knowing all of the defenses that apply to the particular fact or your arrest, including the factual and legal defense that apply to your situation. That plan usually is best to formulate with an attorney. An attorney that knows DUI defense and specialist in the handling DUI case. Okay, we getting that the break time. 10-minute break. Go to restroom.
Kapi.
You getting that any problem for the leg?
Nothing. Ayaw na sana. pesos na hindi po kami charge. Magkano po pang kape 250.
Nanay ka pieces na.
Wala ko ba lumipit ang 250. 250 divided by
'Di nila doon ang tawag doon sa
Okay, we go. What do I need to do to now? Here's the short story, even though your court date might have been scheduled for a month or so after you rest. You must know that the DMV requires you request a hearing within 20 days of your arrest to prevent your license from automatic suspended. As I told you, that's important. The DMV require you request a hearing within 10 days of your arrest to prevent your license from an automatic suspension. That's important. This doesn't mean that the hearing will last to prevent your license. Hearing will take place within 10 days. In fact, your hearing will probably take place 4 or 5 weeks after you request it. However, it must be requested within 10 days, and the DMV is strict about this. Note that you can counting days. We can quote except that if 10 days falls on a weekend or a holiday, you have until the following business day to request your hearing. That's so important place. That's important. What do I need to do now? You should request for hearing within 10 days after you rest. Within 10 days. So important. Next line. There are several advantages to requesting to a DMV hearing, including the fact that you will receive a copy of your police report and getting a chance to cross-examine your police officer and conduct investigation before the court case is even filed as soon as you contact me. I will request the DMV hearing on your behalf for free to make sure you don't miss this important deadline. Deadline is 10 days. Will I lose my license right now? While your physical photo license might have been taken away, you do have a full license, though it will expire 30 days after you rest. Unless you request a DMV hearing, there is a loophole in the law that allows you to obtain a duplicate license by filing out the DMV's DL-44 duplicate license form. That one, it doesn't matter. Everything is you can forget that, but within 10 days should go to DMV. Most important. Next line. If you win the hearing and are successful in court, meaning that the case is reduced from a DUI charge or is dismissed, then your license is fully reinstated. and no suspension takes the place. If you do not request the hearing, or lose the hearing, or are convicted, then for first time DUI, there is 4 months suspension. And 3 out of the 4 months can be convicted to the suspended license. Hearing 1 month as a third suspensions. Okay, we had the understanding. Will I go to the jail? Some attorney may try to scare you with the potential for jail. Every law has a minimum and a maximum, and for first time DUI charge, the minimum is probation plus a fine of $390 and other assessment and fee, and the maximum of over $3,000 total in fine and fees, and 6 months in jail. If you are first time offender, you are usually not looking at jail time at all. You should remember that the last sentence, maximum of over $3,000 total in fines and fees, and 6 months in jail. If you are first time offender, you are usually not looking at jail time at all. Anyway, first time offender at least should pay $3,000 penalty and 3-year probation, and attorney fee at least they charge for the next page. And even if it's not your first time, or if your case present special circumstances such as 1, a child or minor under the age of 18 in the car, minor underage in the car. Second, an accident, especially with injury, car accident. 3, an allegation that you were speeding while DUI, including high speed time. An allegation that you refused any test. You refused, no, I can't do it. Number 5, if your blood alcohol was double the legal time, 0.16% or above, there are way around jail time. Can do it. This one is should remember. One more time I reading. First sentence, even if it is not your first time, or if your case presents special circumstances, such as 1, a child or minor under the age of 18 in the car. Second, on accident, especially with injury. 3. On allegation that you were speeding while DUI. 4. On allegation that you refused any tests. 5. If your blood alcohol was double the legal limit, double meaning 0.8 and then to 0.116 point or above, there are ways around jail time, including alternative sentence. So important. What should I have done? Second sentence. What should I have done? If useful to go over what you might have done difficulty, not because you can change what happened in the past, but because you can learn for the future. Obviously, having someone else drive, including a limo or a taxi, would have avoided the rest that night. But for case involving alcohol and not prescription or other drugs, it's helpful to know a little bit about how alcohol works in the body. Alcohol is hydrophilia, meaning that the molecule attach itself to water and eventually distribute itself throughout the body. Alcohol affects women more than men, mainly because men have more water contents than women do due to higher muscle mass, and affect the brain because the brain has a high water content. So here's a tip number 1. Can you drink water until you are fully hydrated before you drink, and drink water between the alcoholic drink you have. You should drink large quantity. So here's tip number 1. Make sure you drink water until you're fully next sentence. Tip number 2 is to eat. Eating something before you drink is extremely important. When you consume food, the pylorus or pyloric barrier in the bottom of the stomach close. If you have alcohol after eating, the alcohol is introduced into your system at the same rate as whatever the food is in your stomach. If you eat simply carbohydrate like sugar, bread, and pastas, they can excess fatty. in case how we can do. Complex carbohydrate are processed next to fatties, followed by protein and then fats. So eat protein and fats before drinking. There is a myth that eating after having consumed alcohol can soak up the alcohol. Beware, once alcohol is in your system, only time will allow it to dissipate. What you eat after the fact does make a difference. Once you are driving, you must be careful to obey all traffic and other law. This includes having your lighting equipment. Sometimes it's turn off the lighting, that's the ticket, tax stickers, and equipment working correctly. The police will not be legally justified in stopping you if you don't violate the law. Putting aside your cell phone and consenting the driving can keep you from being pulled over. If you are stopped, you may be asked for your license and the registration. Put this in a place where you can get it easily ahead of time. The police will be watching carefully to see if we are humble at this information being handed over. If you are asked if you were drinking, know that you are not required to answer that question, as it could be self-incriminating. I get asked almost daily what the best response to this question is, and the truth is it doesn't matter. The police officer will smell the breath inside the car and from the headlighter to see if there is an odor of alcohol. The police officer will look at your eyes carefully to see if they are bloodshot and watery. The police will notice if your speech is slow or slow, and the police officer will observe if you get out of the vehicle where or not you are unsteadily leaning against the vehicle or have trouble walking or standing up. Those observations will be the preliminary determination of your potential for intoxication, not your admissions or confessions to drinking. You can answer that however you like, but I prefer that drivers answer. My attorney has told me never to answer the question and leave it that. Yeah. And if you are asked to submit to file Sovietry tests, you should politely refuse them. These tests are voluntary under the laws and usually don't result in your being let go. They are used to support officers' conclusion that you were under the influence. Typically, the police will just start performing fail the supplementary test. So you will be placed in the uncomfortably posting of asking the officer to stop or refuse the folder. Yeah, I told you at the first time how you can do it. You should remember that one. And most important, within 10 days, go to DMV and then to getting the driver license first. After that, be careful drinking drive. Okay, if you have any question? Okay, today's finished.
감사합니다.
Okay.
We've got a lot of information about DUI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
감사합니다, 조선님. 선생님.
Si Jonah hindi namin na asasahan niya ang professor niya na nagpapaba.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.